Sean Payton, do you feel like you got your Joker in Evan Engram?
I would put him in that category, that family. I think that he is someone that has those skill sets. I think one of the things that helped us in the process, him making a decision, was that role. And maybe you could talk about it, but then historically speaking, having had players like him, I'm excited.
I know that when Sean was asked to define the Joker in his offense, he said tight end or running back. And I guess when I think of Evan Engram, I think of a versatile tight end. I think of a tight end you can use a lot of different ways. But is it just me, guys? I still think that the purest form of a Joker player in Sean's offense is still a running back. It's a running back who is a dual threat that you can use different ways as a running back and as a receiver. I still don't feel like – I know technically he's got a Joker in Engram. I still don't think he's got his ultimate Joker yet, Mark. And I still think that guy is who he envisions as his next Alvin Kamara.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he used the quarterback in that position. What the heck's the kid's name from
Taysom
BYU?
Hill.
Yeah, Taysom Hill. He used the quarterback in that position. That quarterback played tight end. He played the motion tight end. He played running back, fullback, QB. That guy's a unicorn that way. I mean, sure, he would love to have a running back that would be a huge dual threat guy that can catch the ball, that can run the ball, it's not a tell to the defense. I'm sure he would love to have that dude, but you might not be able to find that guy. And so at least you've got one guy that fits kind of the description as Sean defined it, between tight end and running back. They can catch the ball and do multiple things with it out of multiple positions.
Yeah, I think we need to look at it this way, Evans, and this might help you out because you've struggled with this for a little bit. We got two different categories, okay? Listen up. Two different categories.
I'm listening to Mark gurgle water.
Oh, sorry. I need a little sip there. I gotta stay hydrated, boys. I had the heart surgery.
Yes, you did. I know.
Gotta keep the blood pumping. Keep the blood pumping.
I gotta keep the hydration up.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's just I'm trying to decide who gurgles better when they drink. Is it you, Stink, or is it Stoke? Because trust me, I get great sound effects from both of you in the morning.
Yeah, well, Stoke
during
does
a break
a better
is
job. Yeah, during a break, because he is fluids. Like, when he opens up his backpack, Stoke is like it's Brandon Fluid Stokley.
Yes.
Like, that dude has more fluid out there. Like, it's impressive.
I would say, that as I rate the gurgling from the two of you.
What about you?
I'm not a
You're a slurper.
I'm a slurper. But but you, man.
Save that, Ty, please.
He's an alien of food.
Please.
Maybe not.
Maybe
not.
No, maybe so. Maybe so.
What was I going to say? I don't know why I lost my train of thought on that one.
I don't either.
No, you drink with gusto. You drink with gusto.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever
Can I
seen.
finish what I
don't think
wanted
I've
to?
ever seen anybody drink liquid with as much gusto as you do. All right, go ahead, finish.
Okay, now I got to remember what the heck I was saying. Okay, you got two different categories here, all right? Two of them.
Yeah.
When you talk about Joker.
Yeah.
All right? Not just one. We got a tight end Joker. We got a running back Joker, okay? A running back / Taysom Hill type of Reggie Bush, Darren Sproles, Alvin Kamara. They're two different categories, okay? So you're going to use a tight end Joker, and the tight end Joker is basically a pass receiving tight end. That's all it is. And you're just going to move them all over the football field, right? You're not going to really put that guy in the backfield and run the football like you will a running back. So I think they're two different categories, and I think if you think of it that way, that's going to help you, Mike, because you've struggled with that. A lot of people out there have struggled with it. Well, is it a running back? Is it a tight end? We're going to put them in two different categories.
So there's two different definitions of Joker.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, then that's fine, because I think he's got one form, but I think the purest, ultimate form of the Joker that he envisions for his offense is a running back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. Speaking of running backs, now, remember, as you get ready to listen to this, last year Sean took some pride in the belief that he was able to kind of throw some misinformation out there to help the Broncos get Bo Nix. You know, the idea that they were showing extra interest in J.J. McCarthy and all that was, a ruse to try to get Bo Nix. Think about that as he talks about did the amount of depth at the running back position in the draft impact free agency?
Yeah, I think that factors into it, but I also think we felt like it was pretty lean year in regards to free agency at that position, just relatively speaking. But there is depth in the draft.
All right, well, then if you're going to believe him at his word, that tells you right there. They're taking a running back. They're taking a running back at 20, right?
No.
Okay, so that's misinformation? If his lips are moving, they're lying? Because what I heard right there, if you're going to take him at his word, free agency, we did not address the running back in free agency because it wasn't as good as it's going to be in the draft. They're going running back.
Yeah, of course, but it doesn't say they're going to take a running back at 20. You can't leap to that, Mike. I mean, come on. Like, they're going to take a running back. It proves they're going to take a running back. No, he said there was depth. Depth. Do you understand what that means?
Depth.
Multiple running backs. That means you can take one in the second round, the third round. You don't need to run right up to the podium at 20 overall and go, oh, we're panicked. Just take a running back, any running back. It's like, it's like everybody's theory on quarterbacks, Mike. You're using the got to use the khaki pants strategy here too. You can't just give me a running back, any one of them they're all the same. No.
Thanks, Mark.
Nope.
I mean, that's well said. Come on, Evans.
We're not going to let you get away with that, Mike.
No, I mean, there's depth there, so that they might figure they get a great one in the third round or the second round. It doesn't mean that they have to take one at 20.
They're drafting 2 running backs in this draft.
Well, I said all along that I wouldn't be upset about that at all. I don't think they're drafting 2, but I wouldn't be shocked. You might take one in the second round and then the 7th round or 6th round. I don't think they're drafting too high running backs high in the draft. I think they're draft 1, 2nd or 3rd round, and then you might get one.
Do you think after all the talk we've had about this running back room and how it needs to be basically start over from scratch, you honestly think that their plan is to turn down running backs in free agency and only draft 1 in the draft and bring back what? McLaughlin, Estime, and Bidet?
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, if they draft one, I mean, because we talked
You'd
about
be
earlier.
okay with that?
Would I be okay with it? I mean,
you were a
yes,
proponent
I would
of
be fine
starting
with it.
all over with the running back room.
I know. I would be fine with it. If you get a dude that's a dude, okay, how many dudes do we need? We got a dude, right? You only usually play one of those dudes, and then now we got the other guys can come in and be the second guy. And then also, to Mark's point, like he mentioned earlier, you're going to have guys that get cut. Maybe you trade for a running back, in training camp. So I'm not overly concerned if they just get one running back and they draft that guy in the 2nd or 3rd round. Just get it right. That's really all I care about. I mean, a lot of depth on the defensive line they're talking about, so you can never have too many good pass rushers. I mean, look, they'll take a running back in the first 3 rounds. I think that's guaranteed there, but to say they're going to take one at 20, I think, is a stretch.
Well, I, Mark, subscribe to the idea of the great Steve Adazio, who used to coach at CSU. 2 dudes.
2 dudes.
Yeah.
2 dudes. I want 2 dudes. 2 dudes, not one.
Yeah,
2 dudes.
No, you need 2 dudes. You need 2 dudes. But to Stokes' point, you draft one, you get yourself a dude, and then, you wait for free agency, like guys to get cut. There could be another dude out there. You'll find another dude.
I think they're going running back.
At 20.
I think it's clear as day. And I'm going to remember, Stink. I'm going to have that cut up and queued up and ready to go.
Great. What happens when they take a tight end or a pass rusher there or a corner? Then what? You just going to ignore it?
Yes.
Or will I have it?
Then we just move on.
Then we just move on.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
That's an Evans
Nothing
special
to see
right
here.
there.